Random rant episode 1. This is probably going to be a series of episodes that I just randomly make. The reason it has a black screen is because I do not want to show my face. I'm not showing the area around me, and I don't know how to fucking edit. If I knew how to edit, this would be the most edited video known to fucking mankind. Anyways, why are school teachers so fucking ass now? Like, I'm just talking to my friend in the middle of class trying to get help, and all of a sudden they're just yell at us. Like, take ICT for example. He keeps complaining that we can't do our works in 7th graders or English equivalent, year 6s or 7s, I forgot if it's low or higher, or just the same. And just talks shit to us in our faces. Like, You're the one that giving us the instructions. And you're probably like, well, you're probably just lazy. No, I am lazy on my classes, but I'm genuinely serious. In that class, he barely gave us any instructions. Like, I love computers. I like games. Hell, I wanted to be a game designer, and still want to. But if you're not gonna give me the basic resources, and how the fuck am I gonna do it? Also, take this for an example. Kids are, well, they're highly extroverted in their teenage years, basically. So they're probably going to be talking a lot to their friends, if you're not a quiet kid, that is. Sure, the most unpopular people in the school probably have one friend they can fuck around with. Probably known as their bro, and homie to the memes. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I have my own bros. And, you know they're going to talk to each other. The teachers know. They know they're going to be like, they're going to chat. And once they do start chatting, even if it's a slight whisper, they scream at their faces. Sure. They aren't paying attention, but they can still hear the words going to their ears. If they have selective hearing, then that's probably a good excuse to well, it's not a good excuse to shout them, but it's a good excuse to tell them to stop talking. But if they're like shouting out loud or something, making the whole class hear their conversation, yeah, that's a good example for them to tell them to shut the fuck up. In their own way, of course. Like, you cannot even have the basic amount of chat time with your mates. You spend 6 hours at school, and the 45 minutes of time I spend at my school is free time. I have 30 minutes for lunch. Keep in mind, the lunch lines are constantly having students pushing in. So I get my lunch 20 minutes after, and I don't sit down here, I just go outside and scran it. And motherfucking basically, the other 15 minutes is like a short break, but that goes by so quickly. And since you're having so much less public time with your friends, I forgot the word, they expect you to be silent mid-class. I mean, sure, if it's a test, which matters, yeah, you need to be fucking silent. But if it's like one word to your friend, which isn't Gene, and it's like a genuine question, and it's not bothering any of them in the slightest, then what is the point of telling them off? Like, there's this excuse my teachers make, like, oh, you're disrupting the class. 2 girls next to me, having a full conversation. I can hear every word. I'm not being disrupted whatsoever. He's having a fucking, I forgot the words, I'm just gonna call pissy rant, I guess. Sure, I stutter a lot, that's because I can't be asked to make, motherfucking cuts and shit. I'm not a movie director. If you hear me stutter, too bad. Get mad. I don't give a fuck. If you're wondering why I'm silent and trying to think, because I do not have a script for this shit, because I'm a low YouTuber. If I was a high, I'd probably have 10 scripts right in front of me. And that's basically the rant. Next one's probably going to be about a video game or something.